رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Good afternoon, class in session, guys. Class in session. Today we're going to be talking about morning analogy, talking about being grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even if it's little. Being grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even if it's little. So we're going to start the class in session. We're going to start. Class is starting. Okay. You see the guy with the bicycle. The guy with the bicycle is looking at the guy with the Honda. The guy with the Honda is looking at the guy with the Mercedes. The guy with the Mercedes is looking at the guy with the Ferrari. But one day, the guy with Ferrari gets into an accident. And the doctor tells him, you need to ride a bicycle. It is when we lose things. We become grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's when we don't have anything and we lose it, right? We become grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So there's a lesson to be learned from this. Don't look at those who are above you. Look at those who are below you, right? When you look at those who are above you, you become envious, you become jealous, all these bad traits, bad negative qualities, right? So, and when you look at somebody that's below you, it shows signs of humbleness, shows signs of gratitude, shows signs of peace. You realize that money comes and goes, right? Money comes and goes. That's the reality, right? It's not gonna stay with you, right? So, in business, there's gain and there's loss, right? So there's good days and there's hard days, right? Don't expect things to be steady and smooth all the time, right? SubhanAllah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us in, to show us a straight way, straight path, right? In times of hardship, remain firm and steadfast, right? So there's a lesson to learn from this analogy we're talking about in class today. That the doctor told the guy with the Ferrari, you need to ride a bicycle. You need to be in that place, right? Wallah, subhanAllah, this reminds me of the verse, the Quran verse, وَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you are grateful, I shall increase you. And if you're ungrateful, my punishment is severe, right? So the more you're grateful, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will increase it for you. وَزِيَادَة, right? So subhanAllah, let's be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the little things that we have. Let's send our taslim upon our beloved Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma barik ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, kama barik ala Ibrahim wa ala Ibrahim, innaka Hamidun Majid. رب اغفر لي تب لي انك تتواب الرحيم رب تب لي انك تواب رب تب تغفر الرحيم ربنا ذو نفس وتغفر ترحمنا ونقاصرين يا حي برحمتك يا شيخ ولا لا تقل نفس طرفة عين اللهم انك عفو تحب واعف عني اللهم انك عفو تحب واعف عني. All I love to pardon, so pardon me. All I love to pardon, so pardon me. لا اله الا انت سبحانك اني كنت من الظالمين. يا مغلب القلوب ثبت قلبي على دينك. يا مغلب القلوب ثبت قلبي على دينك. ربنا ذو نفس وتغفر ترحمنا ونقاصرين. اللهم انت السلام منك السلام تبارك يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are peace, and from you is peace. Rabbi Tabarak Ya Jalal wal Ikram. Your Lord will guide them, faith. عند ربهم بإذن ربهم إن جنات النعيم بإذن الله. جنات النعيم بإذن ربهم بإذن الله.